Okay, try it again. Still not. Alright, wow, okay. That was strange. Weird. Okay. Sorry about that. That was pretty strange. That's pretty weird. I don't know what happened there. Actually, I want to try to adjust the camera, because I feel like the camera should be... I don't understand why it looks like that. This looks strange. Camera size. Square cutout, circle cutout. Chroma key. Auto key, hex key, circle. I think we'll keep it like this. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're back in action. Really weird. But we are back for another weekly live show. And in our last show, I kind of made the announcement that I wanted to kind of go bi-weekly with it. So these shows are going to happen every other Wednesday. So yeah, and we're going to try to aim for that hour, somewhere around an hour timestamp as well. So we're going to try to shoot for each show to be somewhere around an hour. If anybody's curious, we're just kind of casually playing Proud Mode right now. No level 1 today. This is just a regular Proud file. Just to spice things up a little bit, change things up a little bit. So it's very, very casual sort of gameplay here. If anybody's new to the channel, I'm not like a professional speedrunner of this, even though I do do the occasional speedrun route. Like my, when I play level 1, I kind of zip through it the first half of it especially. I zip through it kind of quickly. Because I use some of those routes, and I use the same routes for this Proud mode too, but obviously we can't use things like damage storage or anything like that in the fights. So the fights are a little more chaotic. Fights are a little more chaotic because we can't use the level 1 sort of cheats. But I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're watching this on the replay, if you're tuning in live, thank you so much for doing so. Got a lot of exciting stuff on the channel right now that you guys can check out. Maybe you already did. Reviews for the Acolyte. That's right. We've got reviews and, you know, my thoughts on every episode thus far, including the one that just came out. So that just went up about an hour ago. JSK, what's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for popping in. Hope you're doing well. And if you are curious, we've got 2 codes to give away today. And I think I might have mentioned those codes in the last show, but to refresh your mind, well, actually, you probably, you know, already can see the title of this. So once you probably read the title, you're probably like, oh, those are the codes for tonight, huh? So the first code is a 1080p Blu-ray code for American Fiction, Oscar-winning film American Fiction. And the second code will be a 4K code for Oscar-nominated film South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. So here's the thing. Whoever wins the code for American Fiction, I'll be able to send you that shortly after the show. Who wins the code for South Park? I'm not going to be able to send you that until tomorrow because Amazon was a little late with this one. It's not here yet. So it's supposed to be here tomorrow before 8 p.m. So whenever that gets here, I'll be able to open it up and send whoever won that code. But still, I'd like you to claim it. If you win the code for South Park tonight, I'd still like you to claim that code just so you don't forget to do so tomorrow, and we'll kind of be a little screwed. So that's where we're at. Had no idea South Park movie got an Oscar nomination. Yeah. I won't go much further into that because we've got a trivia question for that later. So let's just leave that where it is. And if anybody's curious and you're new and watching this and you're wondering how we give away our digital codes, we do it in the form of live trivia. Trivia revolving around the film that we're giving the code away for. I'm going to ask a question. Also type it out and send it in the live chat when I read it. And whoever can pop in first with the correct answer will win that digital copy code. You're curious, well, how do you get the code? Well, you'll have to send me a message on either Twitter or Instagram and say, hey, I am so-and-so from your YouTube, and I just won the code for blah, blah, blah. And I'll send it to you. And that's kind of how the ball bounces. Got some Minute Maid tonight. But JSK, my friend, how are you doing? What is new? JSK says, I've been doing well. Watched Inside Out 2 last week, which was great. Looking forward to A Quiet Place Day 1 in theaters 2 early next week. What's the next movie you intend on seeing in the theater? Well, okay. So usually, the thing is, we've been kind of going to one movie per month. March was Ghostbusters. April was Challengers. May was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And Furiosa. And then June is Inside Out. Or was Inside Out. So, yeah, so the next one, so the next film is probably going to be in July, which is coming up. And it's probably going to be seeing 2 movies in July. Deadpool and Wolverine is 100%. But something that we're talking about is to see Maxine. That potentially could be the next one. And if we do go, we're planning on the 6th. Because the 4th of July is a Thursday. The movie comes out on the 5th. So we're planning on going to see that the 6th. Saturday the 6th. So we'll see. That's kind of the plan. Deadpool and Wolverine 100% that Thursday night preview. But prior to that, we're going to try to make it happen for Maxine. Maxine should be good. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I love those first 2 films. They came out in 2022. So I remember when I did my list for the top 10 movies of that year, I put them both in the honorable mentions. I didn't even put them in the top 10 because they just sort of canceled each other out. You know, because I like them both pretty equally, and I mean for different reasons, but pretty equally. So I said if I didn't want to put them in as a tie, even though I probably could have done that. I would have felt like I was cheating a little bit, but I didn't put them in as a tie. I said if I can't put them in as a tie, I don't think I want to put one in over the other because they would be like spots right next to each other. And I didn't want to load the 2 spots of the top 10 with those 2 films, even though they could have been there, could have been on that list. Jack is back. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. So I ended up putting those in the honorable mentions that year. 2022. That was the Top Gun Maverick year. That year, Top Gun Maverick was my number 1. As it was probably a lot of people's number 1. But that was a great year. Last year was a great year. This year is I wouldn't say a great year, but I would say so far it's a good year. I mean, you've got some solid films this year. But you got a lot of stinkers too, like a lot of crap piles. Like if I posted my top 10 worst of the year right now, I mean, those are some pretty bad movies on that list, so you know. But if I posted a top 10, I would say the top, off the top of my head, the top 5 are pretty solid. But I feel like, I probably wouldn't post a top 10 right now. I'd only post like a top 5. Because I feel like the 6 through 10 spots, I should say. I don't know. I'd have to look at the list. Off the top of my head, I don't really know. Top 3 is pretty solid. Or the top four or top three is pretty solid for me. So those are going to be like difficult for anything to beat, you know, with movies that are coming out. But I mean, you know, we'll see. I mean, we could have a lot of great stuff.
You see?
Yes, I do see. Yeah, some solid movies this year so far. I have a feeling that A24 Shop is going to release a trilogy 4K Blu-ray set. I'd love that. And if they do, then I'll sell my Blu-rays. But here's the thing. What are they going to do? They're going to release Maxine on Blu-ray, and then 2 months later, they're going to be like, oh yeah, you can buy all 3 films on 4K now. Like, I feel like they're gonna make people double dip. Which, I mean, they already are for those first 2 films. Not too sure why they just don't release just regular 4Ks of those movies. I mean, X, I believe, got a out of the country 4K. I don't know what country put it out, but Pearl, I don't know. I don't know about Pearl. But that's gonna, you know, if this movie's good, it's gonna turn out to be just a great trilogy. Where the second movie should be the first movie. So it's pretty strange. Let's see here. Haha, yeah, they'll definitely release the Maxine Blu-ray first. X has a 4K Dolby Vision on digital for Paramount Plus. So I don't understand why they just don't release the physical. It's weird. But hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I think a couple reviews came out for it so far. And from what I read, was pretty positive. So fingers are definitely crossed for that. But I will say this, I think Mia Goth is better as Pearl than she is as Maxine. You know, I think she's better as Pearl. Because I feel like Pearl is just more of an interesting character. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. Not saying she wasn't great. I mean, she was great in that X film, but I just think she gave more of a three-dimensional performance in Pearl than she did X. Oh. Let's see here. Pearl got a whole movie for the character. Yeah, well, that's true. Maxine was played out in much less time, too, with other characters than X. But I agree she was insanely good in Pearl. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah. X was more about the ensemble, where Pearl was more about her. So Maxine now, I don't know if it's going to be more of an ensemble piece or a Mia Goth piece. I guess we'll see. But that's an interesting observation.
This should help.
Ow.
This should help. Thunder! Come on! Thunder! Thunder! Come on! Come on! Come on! Thunder!
A lot of people don't know Jenna Ortega is in X.
Thunder!
I feel like that's not common knowledge.
Thunder! Thunder! Here! Thunder! Thunder!
I think it will be like Pearl, and that it will be mainly Maxine movie with side characters. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. I guess we'll have to see. But we'll go ahead and do that first digital copy code soon. Just a couple minutes here. It's going to be for American Fiction. 1080p Blu-ray code. And then we'll go ahead and do the South Park code. Let's load us up with ethers. We're gonna need them. Alright. So, I remember Lily saying she didn't like Jenna Ortega next. The same scream that she does. Yeah, well, she's not a big fan of those movies. You know, but there's nothing wrong with that. To each his own, to everyone, right? Let's see here. Okay. So, for American Fiction, whoever can pop in first, the correct answer will win the digital copy code for American Fiction. And the question is, what is the name of the book Monk writes in American Fiction? What is the name of the book Monk writes in American Fiction? We know he's an author. We know he's written books. But what's the name of the book he writes in the film? That's what the whole movie is about. JSK says the French Dispatch. That is incorrecto. That is incorrecto. JSK then popping in again, saving himself with the correct answer, My Pathology. That is correct. My Pathology is the book. Monk writes an American fiction. JSK just won the digital copy code for American Fiction on 1080p digital. Hit me up, claim your code. You will not be eligible for the next and final code for South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. Everybody else will be eligible. Then we'll get out of here. You know, like I said, trying to hit the hour mark. I'm not trying to overstep it. You are welcome, JSK. Thank you so much for participating. I'll be able to send you that very shortly. Aladdin. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's okay.
Give me strength.
Might have popped that off too late. Oh shit.
Courage. Give me strength.
Damn. Yeah. Do you have Apple TV? I don't know. I did have it, but then I realized I wasn't really using it, so I canceled it.
Courage.
But she might have it. The answer to your question is possibly. I don't know.
Give me strength.
Okay.
Give me strength.
There's one guy left. Okay. Why do you ask?
I see.
I see. But have you ever seen the show Severance? Well, you had it, Severance and Silo, which are really good. shows from Apple TV. Severance. Severance? I've heard of them. Severance and Silo. I've heard of them. I don't really know anything about them. Severance, Silo, Succession. All those shows that start with S's I have not watched. Severance, Silo, yeah. I have not watched them. Don't watch a ton of TV. The TV I watch is like from like stuff I'm a fan of, like the Marvel stuff, the Star Wars stuff. And, you know, other than, like, The Last of Us and stuff, like, lately, TV has been pretty disappointing. I have a very bad taste in my mouth right now from TV. And if you guys watched my most recent video, you might know just why. And we'll leave it at that. Yikes. Can you imagine if that crap was put in a movie theater? Like, people would destroy that series. Like, I don't even know what would happen. The uprising and uproar of the backlash. And I thoroughly enjoyed The Last of Us. Severance is one of the best TV shows I've seen. It's better than The Last of Us. Okay. Wow. That's a very bold statement. Very bold indeed. Pedro Pascal was the SAG winner. I believe it was the SAG winner for Best Actor in a drama series. He was great. Bella Ramsey was also great. I mean, I had problems with the show. It wasn't like 10 out of 10, but it was like a 8 or 9 out of 10. Some of the things bugged me about it, but not a lot. I mean, if you're curious, I have reviews for each of the episodes. I don't think I put it in a playlist. I probably should have, but I didn't. Like the Star Wars reviews are in the Star Wars playlist, and the MCU reviews are in the MCU playlist. But like Last of Us, I don't think I gave that. I mean, I played those first 2 games, like I streamed them, and I have the playlists of the streams I did for those. But I don't think I made a playlist for those reviews.
Jasmine!
Probably should have done that. Silo is really good too, both very suspenseful. I like a good suspense show. You know what I saw that I never did a review for or anything? It was the True Detective Season 1. I haven't seen the other, was there 2 more seasons? There's True Detective Season 2, and then I think Season 3 was the Jodie Foster season? Or maybe that was the 4th season? I don't know how many seasons there are. Pretty sure there's 3. But I've only seen the 1st season, but it was great. You know, it's a self-contained story. It's pretty terrific. Oh! I didn't mean to do that.
Heal. Come on.
Damn it.
This should help.
It's not good what's going on right now. Not great, not great, not great.
Heal.
Come on. What? Man. I hate it when that doesn't go off. Let's see. Adam Scott is the lead character in Severance. Brooke Ferguson is the lead character in Silo. Yeah, I've definitely heard about Silo for sure. Blew my mind that Ben Stiller directed Severance. Had no idea he was that great of a director. Yeah, I didn't know he was that great of a director either. He made this movie back in 2014, I want to say. If that's the case, 10 years ago. It was called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. What a weird, wacky, bizarre film that was. It was almost like a movie with no narrative. Like no story. It just felt like, you know, you just watch events happen. And you don't really understand why they're happening. I don't quite remember. I just remember that movie being really disappointing, and the trailer was great. Like, I love the trailer for that movie.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
This should help.
Oh. Oh?
This should help.
Okay.
This should help. Wind. Defense. Ha. Ha. Ha.
All right.
Come on. Come on. Wind.
Come on, put your head down.
This should help.
Oh.
Come on. Deep freeze.
I didn't mean to do that.
Thunder.
All right. About the Blu-ray, but still haven't seen it. I need to see that movie. Yeah, it's not really worth it, I don't think. All right, so let's queue up for our final code of the night. Now remember, whoever wins this, I can't send it to you until tomorrow when I get the movie in the mail through Amazon. I don't know why they're late this week, but they shipped it to me late. So, whatever. Okay. So we're gonna do the Jafar boss fights, and then we're gonna go ahead and do it. And we're gonna go ahead and do it.
See ya!
Amazon be slacking, yeah. Just this week though. I mean, because usually they have this stuff to me. Like I'll have a pre-order in, and the movie will be here on release day. You know. Excuse me. God forbid they have me wait 2 weeks or 2 days. You know. So, yeah, I guess they're, I don't know what's going on. Just running behind this week, I guess.
I'm really sorry about this. Run! Watch out!
Come on! Come on!
Oh shit. I won't even reach him.
I'm really sorry.
Not getting back up there in time.
Heal!
Watch out!
Damn, my damage is trash.
Come on! Come on!
My damage is trash.
Watch out! I'm really sorry about this. Watch out! I'm really sorry about this. Run!
See how to kind of bait him back.
Watch out!
There we go. Yeah, my damage is, not good. I think that's good. Alright. So before we do Jafar round 2, let's go go ahead and do the final giveaway of the night. JSK is ineligible. Everybody else is eligible. Whoever can pop in first the correct answer will win the digital copy code for South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. And the question is, name the Oscar-nominated song from South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. Jack is back, popping in fast as lightning with Blame Canada. Blame Canada. That is absolutely correct. 1999, 25 years ago. That's why the film was released on 4K. It's for its anniversary. And the song Blame Canada was up against two other juggernauts. Now, I don't know the fourth and fifth nominees that year, but I know the other two nominees for Best Original Song, one of which being the winner, You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan by Phil Collins, and the other nominee, When Somebody Loved Me from Toy Story 2 by Randy Newman. Randy Newman was nominated for a song for each of the 4 Toy Story films. Can you believe that? Toy Story 1, he was nominated for You've Got a Friend in Me. Toy Story 2, When Somebody Loved Me. Toy Story 3, he won for We Belong Together. And Toy Story 4, nominated for I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away. Well, congratulations, Jack is back.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Ow.
Heal! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Alright. That's it. Well, can't believe that song beat the other songs. Wait, never mind. I misheard that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the winner was You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan. And the other 2 nominees that I'm aware of are Blame Canada and When Somebody Loved Me. That was a great year for songs. Excellent year for songs. Talk about that year, 1995. You've Got a Friend in Me goes up against Colors of the Wind. Or years like 1994 or 1991, where for Beauty and the Beast, 3 of the 5 songs nominated were from Beauty and the Beast. Same for The Lion King that year. 3 of the 5 songs nominated were for The Lion King. Kind of thought they were going to win. And guess what? The final time that happened, where 3 songs were nominated for the same film, now you can only have 2. The last time you could have 3 was in 2007. It was the 2008 ceremony for Enchanted. None of the 3 songs won. 3 were nominated. None of them won. So close. Happy working song. And That's How You Know.
Earth.
Which I think That's How You Know should have been the winner. Marcelo Silva comes in from Brazil. Thank you so much. That is incredible to have a viewer from Brazil. Means a lot. JSK says, yeah, indeed. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But, yeah. So let's go to our next location. We'll dock there. And I think we'll call it a night. Yeah. So Jack is back. Please remember, I am going to send you that code whenever that comes in the mail tomorrow. It's going to come in the mail. I'll open it up. First thing I'll do is take a photo of that code, send it to you. And JSK American Fiction is going to be on its way pretty soon. And I want to thank you guys. If you're new to the channel, watching this on the repeat, thank you so much for doing that. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. It is free. It doesn't cost you a cent. And it's doing a nice thing. It's being helpful. And it helps the channel. We are trying to grow this thing. We are trying to blast off into the stratosphere. So, gonna need you guys to help out with that. Try to make this dream a reality. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and do that. We have a bunch of content up on the channel, especially since our last live show. We've got reviews for Inside Out 2, The Watchers, The Acolyte, episodes 4 and 5, John Krasinski's If, and Netflix's Trigger Warning. All those videos came out within the last 2 weeks. So, if you haven't seen them, check them out. Check them out. Come back for more. What's coming up on the channel? Well, we're going to be talking about couple new releases coming out, available digitally on Friday. You're going to be seeing, we try to see both of them Saturday night, but we're going to see what happens with that. The films are In a Violent Nature, which is that new horror film that came out at the end of May, slasher film, and a new Netflix film, A Family Affair. So, those reviews are going to be coming soon. Saturday night for sure. Maybe Sunday afternoon. We'll see. But Thursday, tomorrow. Am I going to post a review tomorrow? I just might. What's it going to be for? Well, I don't know. When that South Park 4K comes, I've never seen the movie. I've seen the show. It's a little bit of the show. But I'm a fan, so I bought the movie. It's got an Oscar-nominated song, which I have listened to. So, guess what? Maybe watch that film. Maybe do a review for the 25th anniversary of that. So that's up in the air, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, that's what I do. Thank you so much for watching JSK. Jack is back. Our friend from Brazil was pretty incredible, and everybody watching on the repeat. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, where we're going to have codes. We're going to have a lot of exciting codes. We're going to have codes for Anchorman. Anchorman on 4K. Civil War, 4K digital. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. Challengers, 1080p Blu-ray code. It's 3 right there. The Boy and the Heron is also coming on physical, but I don't think that's going to have a code with it. But as right now, 2 weeks, you guys will be getting 3 digital giveaways. You are very welcome, JSK. With that being said, thank you guys again, and I will see you on the flip side.